Hi there, this is David Syme. I'm wearing a Tesla suit. Thank you, Tesla suit, for lending this to me. And I'm running it from a ThinkStation P620, which is ludicrously powerful. You don't really need that level of power for this, but thank you again, Lenovo, for lending this to me because we're using it to test out all these systems. Now, this is a haptic feedback suit. So what it can do is, well, I'll show you. How about that? Andy, could you take us into the skeleton? So what this is going to do is it uses a magnetic location to work out where I am. So Andy, if you could hit T-pose, this is how it calibrates. I stand for 4 seconds like this. There we go. Now, if you look at me and you look at this, it can pick up my movements really accurately, all of my body. So this is really useful for detecting range of movement for athletes, for rehabilitation and physiotherapy, for stroke rehabilitation. And the beauty of it is your physiotherapist or your clinician doesn't have to be anywhere near the patient. They could be on the other side of the world and they could be seeing the full range of movement. For instance, frozen shoulder patients can maybe move their arm out to about here, but they wouldn't be able to go much further than that. If they were using the right exercises, again, as directed by their physiotherapist, they might be able to move here or even here. So that's pretty cool for a start. Now let's move into the next cool thing. So we'll go into the ECG bureau. Now this is an electrocardiogram, and again, usually this is a full body ECG set. There's sensors all over my body here, right? And if you click play, that's right, it's actually picking up on my my heart rate, my pulse rate, and if you click the heart on the top right there, you can actually see my pulse. Look at my resting pulse, that's ridiculous. That's way too high. However, I'm actually going to do a little bit of exercise and you're going to see it going up. So, that's actually not too bad. So that's going up to 103 beats per minute. And now, with the aid of my sports recovery drink, this is what we drink in Scotland to recover, I'm going to bring my heart rate back down to 69 straight away. I just had to look at the ball. Thanks, Aaron Brew. And so can we move on to the next one? So, this is interesting now. This is actually using TENS actuators and electrical stimulation on my muscles. This is the bit that I was least looking forward to because this is my co-director Andy, and every argument that we've ever had, he's going to get the opportunity to get revenge on me because he can now control me like a marionette. So Andy, you just... Okay.
Individual ones at the moment.
Okay. Oof. So that's my deltoid, my right deltoid that he stimulated. Right, cat. Oh, this is on my back. I'm actually feeling the muscles along my trapezius getting stimulated. And those are my calves again. And this is how I get a six-pack keep going. I can't be bothered doing exercise, so you can just keep me doing sit-ups now. I knew this was dumb. Oh. Okay, try my bite. I hate you. Okay, we're going to switch this thing off before we go outside, or he's going to make me rob a bank or something like that by controlling my movements like a meat puppet. But okay, I think we should be all good on that one. Covered it. Oh, temperature. It doesn't just control my muscle movements, you can actually control the temperature of different bits of your body to simulate not only movement or things like gentle rain right up to a bullet strike or an explosion, but you can actually simulate different working temperatures. This is really, really good for work training. Now, what I forgot to say about all of this is that you can simulate a full-on working environment, particularly a high-stress working environment, and pick up whether the person is very stressed out. This thing is made partially to be used with virtual reality, not exclusively, but virtual reality can recreate stressful working conditions, particularly vertiginous working at height situations, which most people don't realise they've got a problem until they're working at height, and this helps the employer to test whether or not they're suitable for that workplace and maybe desensitize them to things that freak them out. And if not possible, no harm, no foul, they get another job elsewhere. Now, this can simulate working in high temperatures. This can simulate working in, if you're in an oil platform and you accidentally blow something up, it can actually give you the sensation of being exploded, heat and movement and impact. So it's really quite clever, and it can be used for everything from medical purposes to, as I say, workplace purposes, military purposes, etc., etc. So I think that's everything, guys. You want to have a last little play on the meat puppet? Oh God. I will see you guys later.